Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer, Oculus Rift Reviews. Today we're going to review, we're going to do a Let's Play, kind of a review as well, for Pirates of the Asteroid Belt VR, a game on the Steam store. I got a free Steam key through the Steam Curator Connect program. It normally retails for $19.99. If I remember correctly, I think it's 15% off right now, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong on that. This is for the HTC Vive, Valve Index, and the Oculus Rift. Warning though, there are some interactions that are pretty difficult on the Oculus Rift, or very clunky, and I had to figure out a way around those issues. This game actually does have quite a bit of issues. One of them is no sound. You actually have to click into the app to get sound. Some of the interactions are just very clunky, unintuitive. This game just needs a lot of polish, but when it does work, it's very ambitious, and it is quite fun, actually. You do have a space adventure story. It's about 3 hours long. I've actually spent 3 hours on this game. Unfortunately, I'm stuck in a particular portion of the game. I'm not sure exactly what the issue is. I spent like an hour trying to locate a hidden or alternate passage that the game tells you on your mission log that you're supposed to go for, but I just couldn't find one. What I'm going to do though on this video is showcase the start. So if we go to load game, you can see I have several saves, but I'm not going to do that right now. Let's go to settings, and you can see the graphics settings. I'm on normal, super sampling. You can mess around with that, higher or lower. Dynamic shadows, anti-aliasing, spectator screen mode. Okay, all right, and sound as well. I'm gonna just a little bit on the music and the game options. As you can see, normal difficulty, whether you want locomotion mode from your controller, whether you want to highlight interactive objects, whether you want to use right stick for rotation. I believe that's a default one that you can't change, though. And I turned off the... by default, there's subtitles. I turned that off. So let's go ahead and start a new game. It says skip intro, but I don't want to skip the intro. And as you can see, the way it starts, this guy walks up behind you. That's your pilot.
Are we about to reach it?
And
yes, you're right on time.
These are basically point and click interactions. It's gaze based.
No worries.
Yeah, it was the same during internship.
Now the choices are still titled,
By lunchtime, but I knew that pilots are always needed.
but the whole conversation doesn't have subtitles. But that is on by default.
Can't one manage without a pilot?
All the large customers require a standard minimum crew, which includes a pilot. By the way, how did you get a contract with such a small ship? They usually charter large cargo carriers.
I have a good reputation.
Yeah, you're a freaking hero.
I am playing seated right now, but for most of the game, I'm actually going to be
Doesn't have a
standing.
docking system at this station. I hope that we don't have to dock manually.
So this is part of the clunkiness. You see that arrow tells you to go here, destination info, automatic approach. So, okay, now we have.
This is an automatic 7.
Huh?
This is an automatic.
See those arrows get in the way?
So, the company's not that off. They can afford good equipment. Let the station have a nice bar instead of the miserable diner we had at the last public station. Less than 300,000 kilometers to an asteroid. Preparing for a deceleration pulse.
Need help?
Yes, thank you. Redirect the energy to gravity compensators so the load doesn't tear off during maneuver.
Okay, this is one of the issues I had. It just took me quite a while to figure out. It says go forward, and you see it shows an HTC Vive wand, and it says go forward to the right. Go to the right. Go back a bit, and you see it it kind of tells you it's here, but it's not here at all. It's actually behind you. It's right here. So this is actually where you need to go. I have no idea why it does that.
Hey, we'll run out of air this way. No, if we use it that way, then the ship will stop next to Jupiter. Gravity compensators won't handle it. We need to increase the energy consumption limit.
There we go. As you can see, the text just go to your seat. Okay. Okay. Now I go to the control panel. What control panel? What are you talking about? Get the companion to
Something you want to ask?
What do you think about the mission?
We transport water and some industrial equipment to the scientific station. Second LQ company has something to do with geology, right? Doesn't matter. 4 weeks to get here, 5 weeks back? I thought it would be harder.
Tell me, what did you do before this job?
Why are you interested? I'm not a hero of the war with pirates like some others. I grew up on Earth, within the southern Europe. Do you know where it is? Parents sent me to study for a spaceship pilot. They think that guitar is not a real profession. That's it. Look, the asteroid is visible. You should contact them.
So now we go to the back. Map and communication. Establish connection.
Constellation 3 space station. Captain Clark of White Walker ship speaking. We have arrived under contract with second LQ cargo supplies for the station.
Try again.
Over. Do you read me?
Connection's been established. Constellation 3, over. Do you read me?
I don't like this.
I remember we would start the same way. Aliens attacked our station, turned all the staff into zombies. These infected captured a passenger ship, which contaminated the entire solar system.
Stop talking nonsense. I'm more concerned about the risk of an accident or a pirate attack. They would take everything valuable and let the air out.
This has happened for several years. And I would not want to deal with pirates either. What if they come back while we're here?
Doesn't matter. We have to check what's happening.
In my opinion, it's better to turn around and fly away before it's too late.
Just dock to the station.
We wouldn't be able to dock if there is nobody at the station.
So I wish you could close this right now. So let's go ahead and view. As you can see, the interactions in this game are pretty clunky. That's a pretty good indication. What you saw is a pretty good indication of the overall clunkiness. On the other hand, it's a pretty epic space adventure. There's quite a bit of a story here. It's not a long story. Again, the developer says it's just about 3 hours long. I'm a little over 3 hours into the game, but I'm stuck in a certain part that I can't get past, and I've tried to get past it for like an hour. So there are certain things I did like. The voice acting, for the most part, is pretty good, and you do have this real sense of adventure and mystery as you're approaching this docking station and trying to figure out what happened, and it's pretty cool, but it definitely needs polish,
Something worse.
as it's pretty clunky, Once you're inside the station, a lot of the hallways do look similar.
Go to the second docking port. Sending report.
So once you're inside, it
The
is
station just activated docking.
really going from one.
The question is who?
Are you still sure you don't want to leave?
Come on, dock already.
So we're docked here. But once you're inside, like I mentioned, it's just one nondescript looking hallway versus another. I mean, there are some nice things in there, like there's a bar, there's like a storage area, there's like office space, which is pretty funny, but yeah. But I have no idea what it wants me to do now. See, those arrows are just confusing as hell. Okay. Yeah, those arrows are just not very helpful. Do you want me to 1, 2, 3, 4?
That I'm going to stay at the ship.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's some dialogue choice now.
Good idea.
So take our gun. It says trigger to fire grip. Now this one is set up for you have to have grip held, and if you let go of grip, it actually drops the weapon. However, that's why you have your little utility belt here, and you can put your gun there. Anyways, now we're supposed to exit. I think the arrows are...
I'll decide you if you don't come back.
Fly away immediately in case of any danger, and contact the Interplanetary Security Office.
Okay. And so that ends the first part of this adventure. I'm just going to show the first part where we battle the drones. Show you some of the... Now this is a loading screen right now. As you can see, I don't know if you can tell, but the screen froze up. That was actually a loading screen in VR. And I believe now we just opened the door. Now the odd part is, now you can't get back in. So you left, there's no way back in. Which is pretty odd. I'm not sure I understand that. These are little help screens. You can touch them and it'll give some information. It's not really important because I already know the way. I already know what happens. In fact, I'm not even going to save this. This is just a walkthrough. Because honestly, now here you enter the code. I already know what the code is. It's, I believe, 343497. It's anyway 7 and then 7 squared, then 7 times 7 over 3. So 7 times 7, 49 times 7. Whoa. Now we have a drone shooting at us. And the way you beat the drone is you get it to get to the Steam. There you go. So, and here's your health. And one of these is actually a health. There's like some little health shots right here. So let's say we wanted to go back to full health. We'd use one of these. Now I don't want to do that right now because I'm pretty much in good health right now. I didn't take that much damage. And we find a girl in distress. And she's right here. Hello. Hi.
What a relief. I hoped for it when I let your ship in here. You have no idea how timely you are. I'm Lawrence, the dock service engineer.
So this is kind of clunky.
Nice to meet you. What the hell is going on here?
Pirates.
What gang? Do you know anything about them?
Only the things you can see while hiding in the ventilation. This happened 2 days ago in the morning. We were not ready, because big attacks haven't happened for several years. They docked, broke the airlock, and sent drones ahead. Everyone in the dock service was killed, except me. But the guys managed to use a laser cannon against the ship. So, the bandits lost their chance to retreat. Survivors of the station were locked in the subsurface level.
They're here. Are the attackers still at the station?
Where would they go? The ship is destroyed. They are stuck here with us. They would have vanished long ago if they had a second ship. Well, it would probably be for the best. I've been hiding on this floor since the attack. There are not so many pirates, no more than 10 people, but they are very well armed. Modern rifles, grenades, a few dozen drones, and even androids.
There was a drone in the corridor.
It was hard not to notice. The bandits rarely go up to our level, but I'm afraid to go into the elevator. I cannot reach the others from here. Worst of all, a part of station life support systems is not functioning. Bandits are afraid of being left without air, so they have isolated the subsurface compartments of the station in which people are locked. The emergency reserve should cover 4 days, but 2 days have already passed.
The corridor door next to this room is locked. Can you open it?
Yes, I closed it. There are bandits outside.
Just gonna give you the code.
You have no idea how long I've been waiting to meet the pirates.
It's quiet so far. You did well with the drone.
So last time I chose...
Bad neighbors. I want to get out of this station.
No, wait. You said you were not afraid of pirates. See this point? This is one of the control panels for life support systems. It is at this level. I can remove the ceiling from all sectors of the base if I get there. This includes those where our people are locked.
In my experience, playing alone against a dozen pirates is not the best idea.
There are more than 70 people down there. Do you want to condemn them to death?
I'm not going to risk my head and ship for these people. I'm leaving.
Wait, please.
Goodbye.
Actually, I didn't try that last time. I didn't know you could do that. Here's your menu. So what happened?
I won't. I want you to help me get to the control panel. Then fly wherever you want.
Open the door now.
I will not open the door.
Damn it. Okay, let's go. Stay behind my back. You are my only chance to get out of here.
Okay. That's funny. So you can't open it, but she can apparently. So,
These drones have an optical guidance system. It means they turn off the shield or stop shooting if the drone is in smoke. You can use that. See the red pipe? Shoot it.
Okay. So, yeah, some more drones come. You shoot them. I'm going to stop my walkthrough here. Mini review. Again, what you saw here is pretty typical of the game. There was a false choice there, obviously. I didn't know that, but now you know that if you try to refuse going forward, it doesn't make any difference. And, well, you can't shoot her, though. Okay, well, that's a good way to end our stream. My Let's Play and review. Yeah, this is a pretty clunky game, but it is kind of fun. If I have to rate it right now, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. It has a lot of potential and has promise, but it's just so clunky. Several things. I'll write a full review on my Steam that you can check out and see some of the issues I had. But basically, there's issues everywhere. The no sound, the interactions being very basic. The shooting mechanic is also not very good. But it does have a nice atmosphere. As you can tell, these hallways look pretty similar throughout, so they expect this is what you're going to see throughout the ship. Although that is a bar, that's probably the thing that stands out the most in this game. But again, it is good. I mean, the voice acting was good. The first time I played it straight, yes, I'm going to help you. Yes, let's save the crew and all that. So yeah, I'll give this a 6 out of 10. Just because it does need polish, but it does have a lot of promise, and I had fun moments in this game, but also had some frustrating moments. So it was kind of uneven for me. Yes, I really like certain parts of this game, but on the other hand, oh man, it's so frustrating, especially at the end where it says to find an alternate path, and I looked everywhere, looked all around, I couldn't find a way around. Anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day.